One, no, 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 no. Good evening, Team Fortress 2 fans. A little late coming to you tonight, but we are happy to be with you here on eXtelevision. I am Duder, and we are going to be bringing you guys some ESEA invite action with a big matchup tonight between Leviathan Gaming and Quantic Legacy. Leviathan at 0-4, Quantic at 2-2. This should be a real fun one to watch. I'm joined tonight by a couple of really good friends. We've got a couple of real good players in with us tonight. First of all, say hi, Mela.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mela, the head in gaming, and I also play Roamer in ESEA Intermediate.
Mela just had a big match the other night. You guys look pretty well in your Highlander showdown, eh?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty confident going into the finals, I guess, but we're gonna practice hard for that.
Hey, my steel blue team is feeling pretty confident going into the finals as well, so should be a lot of fun to see how UGC goes down this season. But tonight is all about ESEA. We've got invite action, and we are also joined by a phenomenal player, a wonderful scout, and someone who is probably better at Dota than everyone else in the stream tonight. Owen, say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Owen, how you feeling tonight?
Not too bad, not too bad. I just got done streaming 5 hours of Dota back on the eXtv Dota channel. If you guys want to check that out sometime, that'd be great.
And where can they find that channel, Owen?
They can find that channel twitch.tv/eXtvDota or on our official Steam group.
Where can they find that Steam group, Owen?
You can find that Steam group at Steam Community/eXtv. Actually, I don't know the link.
I think it's /XTV Dota, I believe, is where you can find that. And of course, you guys can hit up our main steamcommunity.com/group/XTV esports, maybe? I don't even know what our own Steam group is. It's just been one of those days, guys. But we are pretty stoked about bringing some awesome action to you guys tonight. Leviathan has had sort of a subpar beginning to their season, starting out 0-4, but everybody's got to start somewhere, and making the move up from IM to Invite is always kind of a tough one. We saw it last year with HRG, but guess what? HRG made it to LAN, so there's always room for a turnaround, and pretty much once you hit the bottom, there's only room to move up, right, guys?
Yeah, for sure, and to be fair, Quantic hasn't even had the best season to start off so far either. So far taking 2 losses, one to Seriously Bro and another to Mihai's Flow. And they're sitting at a 1-2 record now, or maybe 2-2 record now, I believe?
2-2, yep.
Yeah, so that's a bit less than a lot of people might expect from Quantic, but I think most people will be assuming that they might come out with a 3-2 record after this match. I don't know.
Well, I think overall, so far this season, you know, Invite's been a little surprising. In that, you know, we've got a 4-0 team in the Flow team, and then teams kind of just hanging out in the middle. The Bro team is sitting at 3-1 right now, which is good for them. But I mean, you look at the rounds for and the rounds against, and there's not a lot of disparity between the top probably 6 teams there. You're talking rounds 4 with 18 for Flow. And then, I mean, we're even at the bottom. Even Leviathan's still sitting at 6. So, I mean, it's not terrible. But, you know, there's plenty of room for teams to advance as we move throughout the season here. I think we're going to see a really exciting fight for that 4th position at LAN. We've got one team at 4-0, 2 teams at 3-1 with Bro and Mix-Up, and then Quantic coming in at 2-2, tied with HRG right now, who has actually been, they've been playing really strong already this season. We've seen a lot of good play from them, casting them a couple times. And then Makes Sense and Mighty Duck sitting at 1-3 right now, kind of hanging out there in limbo. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see, you know, 4 or 5 solid teams vying for that 4th position going to LAN. I don't know, Owen, you've got a lot of competitive experience, been in some tight situations. I know you've played for some really good teams. What do you think it takes for a team that's sitting here at, you know, like 1-3, for instance, to make that push going up into the playoffs?
Honestly, it just takes a lot of determination and motivation to keep going, even though you're on a losing streak. They're gonna have to just keep up with the good work and just practice more than the other teams to come out on top. Hopefully, maybe take some rounds on maps that the better teams aren't as good as on, like for example, Gullywash.
Yeah. Yeah, Mela, speaking of Gullywash is the map. Mela, what are your thoughts on this map? Anything we want to look for tonight as we move into this matchup?
Just some of the key things in the mid fight. Of course, Banny, who's one of the best demo men in the game by a mile, playing for Quantic Legacy. He has an extremely fast rollout to mid on this map, and it'll be really interesting to see if he can, really win a lot of mids for his teams, like he's been known to do in the past. So that should be pretty fun to see on the mid. I mean, one of the standout things from Gullywash is, of course, the last point is just so stalemating. And, the last pushing out to 2 and pushing it back into last, that can take a really, really long time. So hopefully we won't see much of that. Of course, it's not the best thing to cast, just a stalemate, but I guess that's one of the most notable features of this map that I can really enjoy.
Well, we'll try and make it interesting if that happens, right?
Yeah, of course.
Owen, what do you think, as somebody who's played Scout, played Sniper, do you love this map, or is it just your favorite map ever?
It's kind of a love-hate thing, honestly. There's a lot of tight situations against the other Scouts, mainly, that you can get really ripped on. I love picking off other players on this map as a Scout, but really it just comes down to the 1v1 Scout fights during mid and second.
How do you think that new drop-down's been playing into these matches since they added it in the final version of this map?
Really just provides a really good flank for any team member who's still up, who wants to take out anyone on the point. I don't know, it's just such a great utility tool for this map.
Yeah,
any class
I love
will
it.
use it.
I've been playing a lot of Scout lately, obviously with UGC and whatnot, and I think it's awesome. But it actually, guys, it looks like we are about to get going here. Let's get some predictions. Mela, what do you think? What do you got?
I'm gonna give it a 5-1 for Quantic, and Banny's gonna go huge.
Oh, he is Jesus after all. Good thing there's not a lot of water on this map for him to walk on anymore. Owen, what do you think?
I'm gonna say 5-3 Quantic.
Well, that's
Sides are going huge.
That's going exactly where I was going. I'm going to have to go 5-3 as well, and I think the Scout pair on Quantic is going to go big. Guys, let's go over rosters while we're going out to mid here. Mela, let's take it off.
Alright, so over on LG, we have Grills on Met, who's pretty experienced, definitely a solid player. 38 special on Demo Man, who is a crazy DM and who's really making a splash in the TF2 scene. Rep, old school Pop, still really solid player. Chomps and Z-Clips on Scout, who are both really solid DMers, and Tagarung on Rome, who I've seen make some crazy plays. So it's a pretty nice lineup for them.
And we'll get to Quantic's lineup in just a minute here, but it looks like Quantic's come out and just really kind of destroyed Leviathan in mid here. They've dominated this point, and it looks like they're going to get the mid camp. Owen, why don't you tell us a little bit about Quantic Legacy?
Yeah, we just saw the 2 Scouts completely dominate middle. Those 2 Scouts belong to Sizer and Clockwork. No introductions needed. Probably some of the best Scouts in the game. Next up we have Tyrone and Dave grabbing the pocket and soldier respectively. Really just amazing play from both of them. Looking to see some big plays right now.
Oh, wow.
As we see
Yeah.
Quantic pushing on the second point, and finally Shade back on Quantic playing medic for them. Looking to see some great Ubers from him.
Yeah, Leviathan actually holding up pretty far there. They were getting pretty pokey, and we do see I believe that's Chomps running the heavy right now. Mela, you've got to be happy to see that heavy out there.
Much lack, since it is so easy to tank, and a heavy is the main reason that it is so easy to tank. So.
Yeah, both teams sitting at 100% Uber charge right now. We talked about stalemates earlier. We might see a little bit of a stalemate here, but I think Quantic wants to push. I think they want to go as soon as possible here. They're actually running the Sniper right now with Sizer on the Sniper. That's not a bad asset to have on your team with a guy like that can off-class the Sniper, eh, guys?
Oh, for sure. And right now he's just peeking through that main door, which is a really nice place to watch. You can see almost all the top left. And interestingly enough, LG decides to run on Z-Clips, and he's just going to be looking for Sizer there. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this play, but if he can get Sizer, that's definitely a big bonus for his team.
Yeah, and Sizer's actually, he was pushing really far up the left side there. We've seen some plays in the past where the Sniper likes to jump on top of that door roll and get a really nice headshot across the way. Now he's working his way down under, coming up mid. He's got the other enemy Sniper in his sights, tries to take a shot on the Demo Man, misses it though. Now he's going to deal with some spam as he looks back in, trying to line the sights up. Can't quite find a player yet, finds a soldier. Oh, can't quite get the shot though, and he's going to try and reset in, go down to 22 health, and he's taken down by Rep there. Good rocket kill from distance. We're back on, I'm on the Banny cam right now. He's working his way up the left side, just throwing a bunch of damage out there, getting the spam out. So important for a demo man here on Gullywash, just to have a presence, get the damage out there. You're not going to really do a lot, but you know, make sure they know that you're ready to go. And here we go. Do we see Dave AC now ready to go? He's got the heavy in his sights right now. I think we get the kill though. Looks like Quantic's just sort of rotating around, and maybe Leviathan is getting a little pushy right now, guys. They're playing pretty far forward.
Yeah, it looked like they wanted to push out right there, but then they kind of hesitated and moved back. I think they were trying to play off the pick they had on Sizer. He just moved too slow and he respawned, and then they were just like, oh, well, never mind. Point to pushing out now.
Yeah, Rep playing really far forward. He's actually poking out. He's got to play on the medic right now. Gets a rocket, oh, and shoots the wall, and that actually does force the pop in from Quantic. And here we go. They are both just exchanging their Ubers right now. But it looks like Leviathan's got the position win right now, but they have dropped tag Tyrone down as well. Right now, this is a defensive win for Quantic. Oh, no, here comes Quantic, though. Yeah, they're
bringing in
pushing
heavy through mid. That's something really powerful to push
huge
on
play from
Gullywash.
Banny there, guys. Banny takes Rep down. Only couple players up the heavy, just throwing damage down him. That's a wipe, guys. I think that's going to be the round here for Quantic.
Yeah, that delayed heavy from main was really what sealed the deal for them there. They just had no damage on the heavy. He came in with 450 health. He just put out tons of damage, and that's what really gave him the win there.
Yeah, they definitely had a little hiccup pushing to last, but they definitely overcame the defense with that heavy.
Absolutely, guys. I don't know, maybe we're having some issues with Mumble there. Looks like the channels may have actually come unlinked. I think we've got that sorted out. And here we are back onto the mid fight. And we've got LG playing very aggressively. Actually, Dave AC, Tyrone, and Sizer down. They are out. Wow, down goes Clockwork as well. So just Shade and Banny up right now. Not a terrible position to be in, because obviously Banny, but look at this, Leviathan now, huge jump from the soldier on the medic, gets 1-2 rockets in on him, can finish it off though. Here's Banny blocking off his medic and saving his medic's life. How good is Banny, guys, to keep his medic up there when you get a soldier up in his face?
Yeah, that was a really solid play from Banny, but at the same time, I'm not sure if LG knows it, but throughout that whole time where Tag was just pressuring the medic, he wasn't building his Uber. And yeah, they're actually pushing off that advantage right now. They could take a round one here.
Yeah, I don't know though, because here comes the Uber pop.
Oh, wow.
There it is. Wow, they just snuck onto the point there, fellas.
Yeah, that was a really great cap from... They knew that they were going to get the Uber soon, so they're just like, yeah, screw it, we're not going to fight him. We're just going to get on the point and cap right from under him. So, great play from Leviathan.
Absolutely. I'm going to watch the Banny cam here because, wow, oh, I'm sorry. He's already at mid, guys. Unbelievable how quickly he gets to mid here on Gullywash. We've heard big things about it, but my God, that is unbelievable. It's like the guy just floats out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He did a ton of damage to 38 special early, and that's really kind of made a huge difference early on as Tyrone was able to take him down quickly afterward.
Look at that, taking out Chops. He's down to 9 HP though, fighting a soldier by himself. Tag down to 6 as well though. Everybody's lit up on mid. Banny down to 2 HP. He's gonna get out though and get some health at second. Imagine he's gonna try and probably sticky up here, get a trap set. It looks like Leviathan is gonna get this point, guys. I'm really surprised. Leviathan is playing completely different than we saw them in that first round.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really, bringing out the big guns now. That was a strong mid-fight win for them. They really turned it around. Because Quantic had a huge numbers advantage at the end, but they were all really low on health, and a scout and tag just came in at the same time and really cleaned them up. Only Banny was left, and he had to run away. So another solid mid-win for them.
Owen, you've been pretty quiet, man. You seen anything?
Yeah,
anything
sorry, I can't
you want to talk about?
how it gets to mid. I just can't. I'm speechless.
I can't believe it. Like I was sitting there talking about like getting on his camera. By the time I was on him, he was planting stickies on the point. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy.
I really hope that SV Frey, who is our fantastic producer tonight, I really hope we've been catching that rollout because it's got to be something impressive.
Yeah, and right now, LG is switching down with their medics. It looks like they might be pushing from the. LG loses a scout. Quantic loses Dave AC on Rome.
I think Chomp's going down there kind of stalled their push just a little bit. They're going to reset back at the flank here, and it looks like they're just kind of feeling damage out. A lot of spam coming in right now. Soldiers throwing a bunch of rockets out there just trying to get some damage. I think they're just trying to fight for position down here, and it looks like they might have actually made the call to rotate. It looks like they're rotating up to choke right now, trying maybe to catch Quantic off guard. Let's see if they actually change their mind and come back though. But it looks like they're dedicating themselves up to that choke. And we got some sticky traps set here from 38 Special up on the door, or the wall. And Quantic right now pushing up on them a little bit as well, trying to throw that damage out as well. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What's the proper push right now?
There really isn't a proper push right now until you know, a player goes down. As you can see over on the flank, the teams are getting kind of antsy. Dave AC's pretty forward there, but he actually might go down. You know, he just barely gets out of it. Yeah, the flank is getting really aggressive for LG right now, trying to find a pick so their team can push in. Because if they don't find a, it's just not smart at all to just push in Uber v Uber in this situation.
Yeah, both teams just waiting for the other opponent to make a mistake so they can push in.
So pretty much just waiting for the entry frag, eh?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, LG actually did a good job of playing up into flank. They got a little bit of position into the little garage room there, but had to pull out pretty quickly. And right now, like, here we are, we're at that stalemate time where, you know, both teams just feeling each other out, posting up. It does look like LG is getting a little aggressive. They keep pushing further and further out into choke. They keep trying to get further and further out into flank. I think right now they're the aggressor, and I think Quantic is just sort of trying to bait them in. You get that feeling too?
Yeah, and LG right now is actually going into their flank and see if they can get an entry frag. But they have to pop really early. That's
early
not
pop.
good for them.
Yeah, big early pop. There's the
Shade
rocket
just
onto the
popped.
medic. Yeah, Shade forced the pop real late. He's gonna have probably what? Take down the medic. There's 2 up right now from Leviathan. Chops down to 4 health. Oh, and there's the wipe, guys. That's Quantic taking the wipe, and they're going to secure mid back easily here. Let's see if they push some classes up on it too.
It looks like they're just going to get a quick cap because, of course, if they let that cap go, then the enemy team might get forward spawns, which you don't want to happen. And one saving grace, though, for LG there, they did manage to get Shade. Wow, but Grills goes down again, so that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that was a
Banny.
beautiful pipe there from Banny. I mean, he just knew he was going to be there and just threw it up, and that thing connected pipes like a plumber, guys. Banny, I mean, you know, what can you say?
Yeah. Now Chomps is on the engineer, just trying to set up a gun to deny that Uber when it comes in. Someone actually running the sniper.
Tyrone with a nice little mini air shot there takes rep down against the wall. That was a very, very well done shot to protect his medic. And it looks like right now that Quantic's going to have that Uber really soon here, guys. Do they push right away?
Oh, absolutely. And Rep went down at a pretty bad time because they're coming with the crits actually on Banny.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the crit stickies get out there, but they don't do anything, though.
Yeah.
Buries them right into the wall. That's terrible, terrible luck there. But it looks like they're getting some kills. Only 2 up right now, just Grills. Yeah, wow, there it is. And we're going to be up to 2-1 right now in favor of Quantic Legacy. Quantic coming back and answering that quick cap from Leviathan last round. So, I don't know, what do you, Owen, what are you seeing from the scouts right here? We talked a lot about the scouts on both of these teams as we got started. Is there anything that you're seeing that either one's doing right or wrong right now?
I'm seeing a lot more off-glassing from the Leviathan gaming scouts as opposed to Sizer and Clockwork. They're just dominating both the flanks and enabling their team to push in whenever they want to.
It's just amazing how quickly Banny's getting there, though. But I mean, right now he's getting out there, and his team's not there to support him, though. So he's basically kind of 1v like 2 or 3ing Leviathan as they get to mid, and unfortunately, it's not paying off for him right now. Banny may actually want to think about slowing that rollout down just a bit to give him more of an advantage to get his scouts out there to clean up those kills, because he's throwing the stickies out, he's getting the pipes out. There's no one there to clean up those kills, and before he knows it, he's got a couple scouts on him. Oh, and here comes the early Uber pop. Wow, huge jump from the soldier coming in, trying to go after that medic. Can't quite get him down, though. Oh, nice play there by Sizer to take rep down, protecting his medic. Leviathan right now backed up into choke, and here comes the Uber pop from Quantic, pushing them back into choke right now. A lot of damage going down. Squad's coming in, trying to do something there. Sizer gets taken down. Tyrone gets taken down. Clockwork finishes on Eclipse, but Shade goes down. So right now, this is advantage Leviathan as they push back onto 2. Guys, this is a big turn of events right here.
Yeah, that was a really strong Uber from Leviathan. They Ubered in, tag traded with Banny, which is basically just as good as getting the medic in that situation. They managed to fade the Uber, and as soon as it was gone, they just came right back in, and without ban, 38 Special was just able to put out so much damage, and that's really what gave them a strong, fight there. Now they're even pushing it.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Stop it. I don't know if it's going to be enough for guys. It's not. Leviathan with the equalizer. We're 2-2 right now. Boy, this thing is back and forth like a ping pong match. Guys, I'm having a lot of fun watching this one tonight.
Absolutely. This is a lot closer than I expected, to be honest. My prediction's already wrong, so...
Well, that's okay. Me and Owen are still in the vying for the right prediction, the Nostradamus Award for the evening. We'll see how that turns out. But right now, Leviathan looks like they're answering every single thing that Quantic is throwing at them. I am really impressed, guys, how well Leviathan's playing tonight.
And it looked like Manny, the stream, he was a lot more passive on them and went a bit slower than the previous mid.
Oh! Yeah, but Shade goes down there. Just got tagged by a rocket from Tag, of course. Grill's the only one left up for Leviathan, though, and down he goes. So there we go. Yeah, look at that. They were a little more patient, won the mid, and now they're going to get an easy cap here. And the only advantage there for Leviathan is that Shade went down. So Uber percentages should be pretty even as Grills comes back up right now. So yeah, they're going to be charging. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a couple suicides in here. Yeah, and there we go. We see a scout for Quantic coming in right now. That was clocked. It's taken down. I wonder maybe if he switches to off class, maybe to heavy or sniper or something. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he's probably gonna go sniper, maybe heavy, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like this sniper on the defense. I wish his equipped to kind of play something else, especially since he's using the hunts. But LG is pushing out here, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leviathan getting very aggressive here, holding
yeah,
right
Shade
in the
almost
garage.
has crits actually.
Okay, yeah, let's see what they do with this here.
When a
This
scout
could
on Grills goes down to Clockwork. That's gonna be it.
Here we go, crit pop, guys. Oh wow, down goes Chomp, down goes 38 Special, down goes Eclipse. That is gonna be our round, guys, and that's gonna be our half. 3-2 right now in favor of Quantic Legacy. A crazy halftime.
Yeah, I really didn't like the decision at the end there of LG to push back out. I mean, sure, they did get the kill on Clockwork, but they sent everybody from lower when all of Quantic was standing at the top. They were just spamming down on them. Clockwork was spawning soon, and not to mention Shade also. They were at like even Ubers, they didn't have any kind of Uber advantage. It just wasn't the right time, in my opinion. But
yeah, I don't know how much time we have here, guys, because they're readying up very quickly. Owen, give me a little bit of analysis for that first half.
Just doing work as I previously mentioned. I don't know, I've seen a lot of medic picks actually go down for both teams. Just getting really unlucky on those rockets, especially Shade. I've seen him go down to a couple of stray ones.
I know that.
Second.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things where you can have perfect positioning, but you just catch a rocket.
You can't expect that kind of rocket coming.
Exactly, and both of the medics have been playing really well actually. Both Shade and Grills top fragging other teams as to be expected. I think right now the big surprise though, maybe it's no surprise, is Sizer and Clockwork. And was it Owen? Was it you that called that, or Mela?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those guys right now just completely dominating the points in this match. 29 apiece compared to the top fragger Tag over on Leviathan at 22. I mean, just absolutely playing out of their skulls. And Gullywash is such a favorable map for scouts. There's so much mobility. You can pull height advantages. I mean, you can sneak up on guys. There's so much that you can do as a scout with your enhanced speed and your double jumping that, they're absolutely playing it perfectly. And I think what's important is they're playing together. And it's so important at this level that both of those scouts play off of each other, and they're doing a perfect job of it so far.
yeah, absolutely. Oregon Sizer, they have seasons of experience together now against the top teams in North America. The Z-Clips and Chomps, this is both their first season playing an invite. I believe this might be Z-Clips' second season on their second season together. Really it's just kind of an experience thing as well. Definitely the Quantic Scouts are just more prepared, but on the other hand, it seems like the LG Soldiers are getting the upper hand right now too.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. Guys, second half starting here right now. 3-2 lead for Quantic. I'm watching 38 Special coming out to mid here to see how the the other demo man plays this. He's actually doing a good job sticking off left. He's taking a lot of damage there. Big jumps in from the Quantic soldiers, throwing a ton of damage on. Oh, but 38 special with a huge wipe on Dave AC. Takes him down, but Clockwork and Tyrone both get a kill there. So right now, it's actually looking Leviathan is down to 2 players. And it looks like Quantic is going to easily capture this midpoint as Grills and 38 Special are forced to back up all the way to last here, guys.
Yeah, I definitely think LG got a little overly aggressive there, just jumping all their players onto Quantic's medic, not really getting him either.
You've got to wonder how their early success at mid might have sort of influenced their confidence, maybe sort of making them overconfident there at mid. And right now, actually, Quantic behind Leviathan is going to pinch them under the second point, force that Uber pop. Both Ubers popped on the second point right now. Soldier fighting a scout up top. Oh, wow! He's a huge rocket there with the tag. Oh, but the kills are being exchanged. And right now, Leviathan is actually winning the kill battle. Right now, Shade, though, backing up all alone, throwing those needles out, coming back to mid. It looks like Leviathan is going to recapture this, but he's got a scout on him. Right now, Z-Clip's down to 13 health, eating needles right now. Oh, and he is in trouble. Look at Shade, though, evading the kill. What a smart play there by Shade, preserving
we
a
were
little
actually
bit of
talking
Uber.
about
The control point is being captured.
and utilize that right there.
Yeah, exactly. What a smart play there. Clockwork comes in and takes down 38 Special, though, so no Demo Man is sticky off that approach in the choke there. Dave AC taken down by Chomps, ate a lot of spam damage coming in. And right now, it looks like Quantic is, they're content to kind of just hold back right now, letting Leviathan come out and start to capture this midpoint. We'll see if they can take it. I'd imagine with spawns coming up on Quantic, they're going to mount their defense. Oh no, actually, look at this. We got actually Quantic coming in right now, pinching them. Scout coming from behind, Demo from below, gets the Uber to pop. And they are going to bail out though, but they lose Vanny and Sizer. Soldier fighting an Ubered Scout right now, flank that can't do anything with him though. He's taking a ton of damage. And looks like they're going to get this second point here, guys. Leviathan completely flipping the tables here on Quantic, fellas.
Yeah, that was really impressive again by LG. I'm still being a bit surprised. I mean, not that they're not a good team, but they're playing very, very strong, especially against Quantic right now.
Yeah, we've got the Quantic Uber pop here, guys. It is expired already. So right now, Grills is sitting at 75% to Shade's 20. Right now, things are in favor of Leviathan Gaming. They play this right. They're going to get themselves an equalized round, but big jump in by the Soldier here. Oh, he actually pulls back a little bit. Oh, man, but Tyrone eats a big rocket from tag there. Goes down.
Yeah, this is 2 up. I really don't know what Quantic was doing. Like, they knew they had the Uber. They pushed out, they failed their Uber, and then they stayed in anywho. And LG just got their Uber and came right back on.
There's the entry pop, Uber removed, and there's the capture, guys. We're 3-3 right now. Boy, is this one heating up.
Yeah, this is a really close, intense game. I'm having a lot of fun just watching this.
I'm just really surprised we've just gone through 6 rounds of Gullywash, and it's only been about 20 minutes, guys. I'm really impressed by that.
Yeah, it's really fast-paced. It doesn't even feel like TF2.
This is exactly what I like to see when I watch Gullywash. You know, I hate those ones where it just stops. Yeah. This is exactly how this map needs to be played aggressively. Both teams are doing it really well, but look at this. Chomps 38 Special and Z-Clips all go down. Down goes Rep. Right now, it looks like Grill's the only one up at 25 health, backing up into 2, evades a rocket. Wow, he got lucky. That one went through the door, guys. That would have got him. And look at this. Quantic already capturing 2, and they're thinking about pushing into last already here. Wow, we talk about a table flip. There we go, guys. That one flipped over twice.
Z-Clip's heading back on that Huntsman Sniper.
Hey, man, it's the Luxman. You never know what you're going to get in the way this has gone down. He's going to probably headshot the medic as soon as this Uber's over. But speaking of that Uber, here we go, popping in right now. Quantic playing very aggressively. The Uber is expired, and they haven't gotten a ton of kills. But look at this. Down goes Chomp's tag and 38 Special on the point. Here comes the medic. It's the Uber son. Gets the Uber. That was a huge Uber saw right there. Get on the point and preserve it there, girls. Come on, buddy. You can do this. Only 3 players in right now for Quantic. Here comes the heavy to support. This is unbelievable. Vanny in there trying to do something right now. Goes down to the scout. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Oh, man, that was incredible.
Play. Wow, Grills right there saving the round for Leviathan. You have to sneeze on that point, and it's captured. What a ballsy play there by Leviathan Gaming. Here we go, though. Shade up top fighting a scout right now with the needles out. Shade's down to 57 health. He's He's got all kinds of damage in his face. He ends up going down, but the point is not being captured yet. Look at this Banny already up, throwing damage down, locking the point off. Wow.
He might have just won it for the team. Clockwork just ran in, took out the medic, the demo, another scout. He's just going crazy right now. He might even be able to backcap. He's coming up from underneath, I think.
Oh, yeah, he gets it. Yeah, wow, look at that. What a play there, guys. What a back and forth for this round. Here we go, though. 4-3 now in favor of Quantic as they come back and answer Leviathan almost immediately. Guys, I got to tell you, a play of that round was Grills in that Uber Saw. That was incredible.
Definitely.
Gotta love seeing those medics in Gullywash. How, you know, we always tend to see the medics with those big Uber Saw plays in Gullywash. What's up with that? This is the weirdest thing. Like all the top 10s, I remember when I played for iGive in ESEA Open, we had our medic land 3 Uber Saws on last and just sit on the point. I don't know, maybe it's just favorable, but...
Look at these LG soldiers coming in, though. They take out Banny as well as 2 other players, like, right away, so...
Just Dave AC and 38 Special, 8 versus 11 HP right now.
Oh,
Soldier versus Demo.
Oh,
huge sticky there from 38 Special. Takes Dave AC down later, dog. That was huge, guys.
Yeah, that was definitely a big sticky bomb coming in right there. 38 Special is probably going to get the point of the scene. No, the enemy team's coming in, and he actually goes down, so that could be in the mid. Might just go to Quantic now.
Yeah, this is just back and forth here, guys. I can't believe what's going on right now. These teams, I mean, on paper, you'd think that Quantic would just dominate this match with Leviathan. Backs up against the wall right now. I mean, they're in a bad position, but they're playing strong and they're playing very brave right now. They're playing strong. You like to see players always, you know, we talk about playing like you're fully overhealed even if you have 2 HP. Leviathan's absolutely doing that right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Leviathan got forced back to last. They were 2 down, so you really can't do anything in that situation to defend 2. But now we're just holding last, Uber v Uber, while 38 Special goes down, so I'm sure Quantic is going to push off that.
Yeah, that's your entry frag right there. Here they come. Uber pop, Soldier jumping up, taking, gets the pop there on the medic though. They've got a chance to hold this right now. Heavy throwing down as much damage as he can. Can't quite get a shot on that scout though. Capture's starting to go down. Big frags there. There it is. Wow, guys, 5-3 Quantic. I think 2 people in this Rumble called that one earlier.
I think 2 did.
Who was that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe Stream Chat can help us out. But guys,
you guys are sure.
That's gonna be our match tonight. Apologize that it went down kind of quick. We certainly didn't expect that. We got a late start, but I'll tell you what, I think this was one of the most entertaining matches I've seen so far in this early ESEA invite season. Mela, what are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, that was definitely, well, I mean, for the people who stuck it out since the beginning, I predicted a 5-1. A 5-3 is definitely a lot closer than a 5-1. LG's soldiers really performed well in that. Like, I haven't seen Rep do too amazingly well in his other matches, but he seemed to step it up here, and so did Tag. And that made a lot of the difference on the mid-fights. They were able to kill Tyrone and Dave AC, who weren't performing very well. But those Quantic scouts have just been so good these past few seasons. And once again, they just really outplayed Chomps and Z-Cliffs in that game. And every mid-fight that Quantic won was because Banny put out damage, and then the scouts just got like 3 kills within a few seconds, it seemed. But yeah, the Quantic scouts definitely doing work. The LG soldiers doing some work, but in the end, Quantic's experience and all the things like that just gave them the win.
Absolutely. Owen, before I get to you for some wrap-up, just going over these stats real quick. Right now, it looks like Tag and Sizer were the big killers on both teams. Tag ended up finishing 25-17. Sizer at 29-14. Clockwork right behind him, 26-15. So the scout combo for Quantic, guys, ended up almost at 60. Unbelievable work there from the Quantic scouts. When you get that kind of work from your scouts, you can't really expect much more than a big win here on Gullywash. Looking at some other stats there, both medics sitting at 10 Uber charges. That's pretty cool to see both medics sitting at identical Uber charges, and we saw them pretty much dueling each other out there. Dave AC sitting at 8 and 19. From a roamer standpoint, I guess, you know, that's not too bad if you're getting the right kills, but Yeah, Banny though, 19 and 9 compared to 38 special at 19 and 13. So the demo men pretty even. Damage done though, Banny. Here's a surprise, guys. 10,132 damage compared to 38 specials, 7,700. So there's the big numbers. Banny, of course, asserting his dominance. Banny Jesus showing up once again. I don't know how many fans he picked up at LAN last season, but still doing it big up on Quantic as they go to 3-2. Leviathan unfortunately drops to 0-5, but man, they looked pretty good. Owen, what did you see in this match?
I don't know. There's so much. Mainly just, it was so exciting to watch both teams just battle it out on each point. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Those are the types of matches I'd love to see. And I'm glad I was here to watch that one and help you guys cast it.
It was my absolute pleasure to have both you and Mela here tonight. Guys, I know it was sort of last minute. I appreciate both of you guys stepping in. It was a lot of fun. I know our stream was pretty active the whole time. Our stream chant. Props to all of you guys for joining us tonight. Ton of viewers this evening. Sorry we couldn't get going a little bit sooner. A little bit of mix-up. A little classic mix-up on our part here tonight, fellas. But hope we could bring you a good one. I don't know. Maybe you guys enjoyed the match. I'm sure you enjoyed the outcome. Guys, this has been Duder for eXtelevision, joined by Mela and Owen. You guys have any final shout-outs before we wrap it up tonight?
No.
I'd just love to give a shout out to my Dota team, actually, who are now sponsored by eXtelevision. Just give us a shout at twitch.tv/eXtv-Dota, and maybe you can come watch us play some Dota.
Oh yeah, huge sponsorship there. Can't wait to watch you guys throw it down, even though I understand literally 3 words that are said during DotaCast. But it's fun to watch the pretty colors and the flashing lights. I really enjoy that. So, and guys, my personal shout out tonight, be sure to check out eXtv Retro. It's my own little personal project that I started up with Retro, a fun fella who is aptly named Owen. I know you've been casting some Super Meat Boy on there.
Yeah, definitely fun.
We're looking for anybody who's interested in hitting the channel up. I did a kind of my take on Chaser the other night, which is a fun little first-person shooter. So guys, be sure to check that channel out, twitch.tv/eXtv-retro. Follow it. We're always doing fun stuff on there. And of course, guys, if you haven't already done it, please follow us here on twitch.tv on eXtv Esports. We're always streaming Team Fortress 2. And as our good friend Salamenta says, if you enjoy TF2, if you enjoy competitive TF2, please be sure to follow us here and check the YouTube out as well, youtube.com/user/commft. So guys, for all of us here at eXtelevision, I am Duder, he was Owen, Mela's here as well. Shout out to SV Frey for the big production job tonight. We are going to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic evening. We will see you soon. Later, dogs.
Drive slow.
Homie, you never know.